Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fluento, everyday English for real life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David, and we are so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, we always say this feels like having a quiet cup of tea with good friends.
Exactly. Slow down, breathe, and let's talk.
So, David, I want to ask you something a little personal. Ready?
Uh-oh. Okay, go ahead.
At the end of yesterday, did you feel like you did what you wanted to do, or did the day just disappear?
Honestly, a little bit disappeared. I had plans in the morning, but by evening, I couldn't really say where the hours went.
Yes, that feeling. Many of us know it.
Like you blinked and the day was over.
Exactly. And today, we want to talk about that feeling, why it happens, and most importantly, 5 simple ideas to change it.
And here's something we want you to keep in mind as you listen today. One of these ideas, it's going to feel a little surprising, maybe even a little uncomfortable, but it might be the most important one.
So stay with us. We'll get there together.
Let's go.
Okay, so first, what does it mean to waste time?
Good starting point.
Because I don't think it means what most people think it means.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of people think wasting time means relaxing, or watching something fun, or doing nothing.
But that's not really true, is it?
No, resting is not wasting time. Playing is not wasting time. Taking a walk, not wasting time.
So what is wasting time?
I think wasting time is when you finish something and you feel empty. You feel like you gave your energy to something but got nothing back. Not joy, not rest, not learning, just nothing.
That's a really honest way to say it.
And here's a picture that helped me understand it. Have you ever charged your phone, but the cable wasn't fully plugged in?
Oh, yes. You think it's charging, but in the morning, still 12%.
Yes, the phone was plugged in, the time passed, but nothing really happened. No real charge. That's what wasting time feels like. You were plugged in to your day, but the connection wasn't real. The energy didn't transfer.
Oh, I really like that. An unplugged cable. You think something is happening, but it's not.
And so today, we want to help you plug in properly. 5 simple ideas. Let's start.
Okay, idea number 1. And this one changed how I think about time completely.
Tell us.
So most people think about time in hours. I have 2 hours today. I have 30 minutes. I have 1 hour, right?
Yes, that's very normal.
But I want to ask, what if the hours don't matter as much as your energy?
Say more.
Think of it like this. Imagine a campfire. A campfire gives you light and warmth, but only when the wood is dry and ready.
Okay.
If you throw wet wood on a fire, what happens?
It doesn't really burn. Maybe some smoke, but no real fire.
Exactly. And we are like that campfire. At some hours of the day, we have dry wood. We're sharp, focused, clear. At other hours, our wood is wet. We're tired, foggy, slow.
So the idea is do your most important things when your wood is dry?
Yes, use your high-energy moments for things that matter, and don't try to force a fire when the wood is wet.
I love that. I always try to study in the evening, but by then my fire is almost gone.
Same. I used to study late at night. I would sit there for an hour and remember almost nothing. But in the morning, 20 minutes and I could remember everything.
So it's not about more hours, it's about using the right hours.
Right. And for English learners, think about when your brain feels awake and curious. Morning, after lunch, that's your golden window. Use it for English. Even just 15 minutes in your golden window is better than 1 hour when you're exhausted.
That is such a simple but powerful idea. And here's a little moment to think about. When in your day does your campfire burn brightest? Remember that. Take a second. Really think about it.
Good. But even if you find your golden window, something else often gets in the way. We'll talk about that next.
Okay, idea number 2. And I want to tell you a small story first.
Yes, please.
So, one afternoon, I sat down to review some English vocabulary. I had my notebook, I had my tea, I was ready.
That sounds like a perfect study moment.
I thought so too, but then my phone lit up. Just a small notification. I looked. It was nothing important, but then I thought, let me just check one thing. And 35 minutes later, I was watching a video about how people make handmade shoes in Portugal.
How did you even get there?
I don't know. That's the scary part. I didn't choose to go there. I just slid.
Slid.
Yes, like sliding down a hill. You don't decide to slide, you just take one small step and whoosh, you're at the bottom.
Oh, that's such a real picture. A slippery slope.
We all have these slide moments. Small, innocent moments. You pick up your phone for 1 second, you open one app just to check, and suddenly 20, 40 minutes gone.
So what's the idea here? What can we do?
The idea is notice your slide moments. Not fight them, just see them. Because once you see a slide moment, you can make a choice.
Right. Awareness first.
For example, I now know that my big slide moment is picking up my phone between tasks. So now I have a small rule. Before I pick up my phone, I ask, what am I looking for? And if I can't answer, I put it down. It's small, but it helps.
I have a slide moment too. Mine is opening a new tab on my computer to quickly search something, and then I'm reading something completely different.
Yes, the internet is very good at creating slides.
Very smooth slides.
So, take a moment. What is your slide moment? The small habit that takes you away from what you want to do.
And you know what? Even when you notice your slide moments, there's still something deeper going on, something emotional. We'll talk about that in Idea 3. Okay, idea number 3. And this one is the surprising one we mentioned at the beginning.
Oh yes, this one.
So, here's the truth that many people don't like to hear. Most of the time, when we waste time, it's not because we're lazy.
That's important.
It's because we're feeling something uncomfortable and we want to escape it.
Can you give an example?
Yes. Think about a learner. Let's call her Sophia. Sophia wants to practice speaking English, but every time she sits down to try, she feels scared. What if I make mistakes? What if I sound funny?
I know that feeling.
So instead of practicing, Sophia opens her phone, starts scrolling, watches videos. An hour disappears.
And she didn't practice.
But here's the thing. Sophia didn't fail because she was lazy. She failed because the feeling of fear was too big, and the phone made the fear smaller for a moment.
So the phone wasn't the real problem.
The fear was the real problem. The phone was just the door she ran through.
That's actually a really kind way to think about it.
Right? So when you notice yourself wasting time, before you feel guilty, ask, what am I feeling right now?
Tired, scared, bored, stressed?
Yes, because if you can name the feeling, you can do something about that, instead of just trying to force yourself to work.
I have a personal example. Sometimes when I'm writing in English, I feel suddenly very uncomfortable, like this isn't good enough, and I just close the document and look at something else.
Because the discomfort was too much.
Yes, but now I have a small trick. When I feel that, I say to myself out loud, quietly, this is just a feeling. It will pass. I can do 5 more minutes.
And does it work?
Usually, yes, because I'm not fighting the feeling, I'm just talking to it. Like a nervous friend sitting next to you, you don't kick them out. You just say, I see you, but I'm going to keep going.
I love that. A nervous friend.
The feeling is real, and it's okay, but it doesn't have to make all your decisions.
Such an important idea. And once you understand your feelings, there's an even more powerful shift that can happen. Something about identity. We'll talk about that next.
Idea number 4. And this one is about something deeper. Who you think you are.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
So, have you ever said something like, I'm just not a disciplined person?
Maybe once or twice.
Or, I always waste time. That's just how I am.
Yes, I think many people say that.
But here's what I've learned. The way we describe ourselves quietly shapes how we act.
Say that again?
If you believe you are someone who wastes time, then every time you waste time, it feels normal, expected. It fits your story.
But if you start to see yourself differently?
Exactly. Small shift. Instead of, I want to stop wasting time, what if you said, I am becoming someone who uses time well?
That feels different somehow. Warmer.
Because I want to stop is about fighting against yourself, but I am becoming is about growing into something.
Like a seed becoming a plant. You don't force the seed, you water it, you give it light, and slowly it becomes.
Yes, exactly like that.
So what's the practical part? How do you actually shift that identity?
Small actions. Every time you make a small good choice, finish your 10 minutes of English, use your pocket time, notice a slide moment, you say to yourself, that's the kind of person I am now.
And you collect these little moments.
Like tiny seeds, you plant one, then another, and slowly you look in the mirror and you see someone different.
I tried this last month. Instead of saying, I need to study English, I started saying, I'm someone who learns a little every day.
Did it change anything?
It sounds small, but honestly, yes. It made me more gentle with myself when I missed a day, and more proud when I didn't.
Because it wasn't about a rule you were breaking, it was about a person you were becoming.
Right.
Think about this. Who is the version of you that uses time well? What does that person do in the morning? What do they do with 5 free minutes?
Hold that image. And there's one last idea, and it might be the one that holds everything together. Okay, idea number 5. And this one is very practical.
Good. I like practical.
So, most advice about time says, be more disciplined, try harder, use more willpower.
And that advice is exhausting.
It's so exhausting, because willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired.
Yes, you only have so much of it.
So the idea here is, instead of fighting your environment, design it. Make it easier to do the good thing and harder to do the distracting thing.
Give us an example.
Okay, if your phone is on your desk, you will look at it. Not because you're weak, just because it's there. It's easy. Your brain takes the easy path.
Like water following the easiest route down a hill.
Exactly. So move the phone, put it in a drawer, or even just face it down. Suddenly, looking at your phone is one extra step, and that one extra step is enough for your brain to think, never mind.
That's brilliant. Make the good thing easy, make the distracting thing just slightly harder.
Right. I have a small example. I started putting my English notebook and a pen on my pillow every evening, so when I wake up, it's the first thing I see.
That's cute.
I know, but I actually write in it more now because it's right there. My brain says, oh, the notebook. Okay.
I did something similar. I put a sticky note on my computer screen. It just says 10 minutes first. So before I open anything else, I do 10 minutes of English.
10 minutes first. I like that.
Design your space to support who you want to become. Not a perfect space, just a helpful space.
Because we're not trying to be robots. We're just trying to make the good choice a little easier.
Exactly.
Okay, let's slow down and remember what we talked about today.
5 simple ideas to stop wasting time and start using it in a way that feels good.
Idea 1. Know your energy. Find your golden window, the time of day when your campfire burns bright. Use that time for what matters most.
Idea 2. Notice your slide moments. The small, invisible habits that pull you away. Just seeing them is already powerful.
Idea 3. Check your feelings. When you're wasting time, ask what you're feeling. Fear, tiredness, stress, they make decisions for us when we're not watching.
Idea 4. Become someone different, slowly, gently. Say, I am becoming someone who uses time well. Plant the tiny seeds of that person every day.
Idea 5. Design your environment. Make the good choice easy.
Make the distraction just a little harder. Let your space support your goals.
5 ideas. None of them perfect, all of them possible.
So, what can you do today? Just today. One small thing.
Here's what we suggest.
First, think of your golden window. When is your best energy time? Write it down or say it out loud.
Second, pick one slide moment you want to notice. Just one. You don't have to fix it, just watch for it today.
Third, change one thing in your space. Move your phone. Put your notebook somewhere visible. Put a kind reminder somewhere you'll see it.
That's it. 3 tiny things. You don't need to change everything, you just need to start.
And starting is the most important part.
We want to say something before we finish.
Yes, something important.
You listened all the way to the end of this episode. That means something. That's not nothing.
You used this time. You invested it in your English, in yourself.
And we want you to know you don't have to be perfect with your time. No one is.
Some days will still disappear. Some days you'll slide. Some days the fire will be low.
And that's okay.
What matters is that little by little, you are building something, a habit, an identity, a life where your time feels like yours.
And your English, it grows in those little moments. The 10 minutes on the bus, the 5 minutes before sleep, the golden window you protect.
It all adds up, slowly, quietly, beautifully.
Now, we have a question for you.
Yes, we love hearing from you.
Tell us in the comments, what is one slide moment in your day? And what is one small change you want to try?
Your answer might help someone else who is reading the comments. You never know.
And if this episode felt helpful, please give it a like. It helps other learners find us.
Subscribe to Fluento if you haven't already. Every episode, we sit down together, just like this, and talk about real life, real English, real ideas.
And share this episode with one person, a friend, a colleague, a family member, anyone who wants to use their time a little better.
You would be giving them a gift.
Thank you for being here. Really, it means a lot to us.
Until next time, be gentle with yourself.
Take your time and use it in a way that feels good for your life.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. We'll see you soon.